Hi, this is Wendy Antonucci for Coco Daisy, and I am one of the new planner girls, and I am so excited to join you all here. This is my space. I thought I'd give you a little intro to it so I can tell you more about myself. This is where I edit and such and do schoolwork as we homeschool my children. Here is where I work on my planning, or where I have it displayed so that I can keep up to date with things. And then here is the other half of the room. Just got a TV because I just moved into this area. There's a planner I'm thinking of using next. Yes, I do have all my boys' clothes in there. And then one of those IKEA carts. Actually, mine's from Michael's because it had better color. And a little area for my kids. Okay, so my planning is in a bunch of different books. When I first heard about the planner phase, I was actually on the design team for Simple Stories, and they came out with their first binders. And I said, there is no way I am joining in on this planner craze. I don't have time. I don't have time to make lists and make them pretty. But somehow I fell in, and I found I really love it. But I didn't choose to go the traditional method. I started with a Mambi planner. It's the medium size. And what I began to do was I began to journal in this. This for me is actually my diary. I decorate it. You can see all the beautiful Coco Daisy pieces. And then I do put in a little bit of information about what's going on that week. But this is where I'm talking about what is happening with me. These are things that are just really on my heart. I do keep track of where I am on my project life and some of the things I need to do each week. You can see this list was a little bit longer. So you can see how I like to use my Mambi planner. I love to fussy cut. So you will see me trimming out everything. I do keep a current, they had a current page, so I really like that. That's new, and some goals. I don't fill this out, or I haven't been, because I was actually doing the planner for Jilly Bean, and I did this for Jilly Bean. So I'm going to probably switch over here now. Here is November. You can see I'm all ready. Yes, it takes a little bit to cut out, but I actually really love fussy cutting. And I just like that my planner looks so pretty. So that's my Mambi one. This is more my diary, and I share that at the end of each week. My next piece that I decided to get into was the Daisy Dories. And this for me is my Bible journaling. And you can see I don't know if this is what most people do, but I put them all inside of here so I could have them together, or all of them, for the past 4 months. This is July's. And I just, each morning as I have my quiet time, I just write in here what the Lord's showing me. And sometimes I decorate it, and sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends what's going on. Here is my November one all set up, and kind of some ideas for the month. And yes, it's still blank because I didn't wake up this morning, or I didn't wake up early. So that's what I do with the Daisy Dories. But all those pretty A5 sheets that I used for my Mambi planner also needed a home. So I started another one. And here's some of my pretties. And here is the challenges for this month. And again, I haven't used one of the monthlies, but I'll be changing that this month. I tried out some of my colors. Ink, because I am not much of a stamper, but I'm becoming one. And this is how I use the rest of the A5 pages. I have the date here. I have my main things that need to be done. I do not write all of my activities. I just write the main things that I am responsible to get to. On this side, and this changes, on this one I tried the daily to-do page. I divide it into 5 pieces. And this is where I write my list of what needs to get done that day. I also try to write what I made for dinner so that I can remember. I did this time go ahead and set up the rest of the month. I'm so proud of myself. Here you can see it fits a little bit better on this page, which is actually the back of this, my weekly view. And that's how I go about it. I have a little divider in here, and I keep all the extras that I'm not using, and this is where you can see I fussy cut out of. And I just grab the pages out of here and fussy cut away. I am hoping to find some more to do with this daily to do. I tried it for a while. Let me see if I can find one of those pages. I don't see that right now. I did try this for a while, but I try not to make a huge list every day. So this was a little bit too much for me, but I thought this would be great for maybe new recipes, like an actual recipe book. I also thought I could change and use my Bible journaling in here. I'm just not sure if I wouldn't fill this up, so I don't know yet. But this is my planning. I never thought I would join in, but I love it. You can, and I don't, I don't like to throw them away. So I have lots of pages in here because I don't want to get rid of them. They're so pretty and they document my life. But on the same hand, I don't have much more room either. So I'd love to hear how you keep your pages when you're done with them, and if you have a good idea for that. But here is just some of my pretties. I love the October kit. I love that purple in there. I am so glad to be joining you. I'm also on the memory keeping team at Cocoa Daisy, and that'll be my second year there. I've been scrapbooking for, oh goodness, 15 years now. You can find me on my Facebook channel. You can find me on my YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. I'd love for you to follow me and join in. Drop some hints. Tell me what you like. What would you like to see more of? You can also find me on the Jilly Bean team, and there will be a few more being announced very shortly that I'll be joining again, that's picking back up again. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for the chance to work with Cocoa Daisy planners, and I hope that I will be able to inspire you to journal more, to get down your life and not lose those important things and your thoughts in the matter. The daily things are great, but don't forget yourself too. I'll see you next month. Bye.